Hello and welcome to Spectrum Reptiles. My name is Jessie, and I realized that while I've recorded a bunch of shorts for everybody, I have not actually introduced myself or the channel to you guys. So, as I said, my name is Jessie. I'm 41 years old, and I am on the neurodivergent spectrum, which is part of the reason for the name of Spectrum Reptiles. But it is not just a reference to human neurodivergent spectrum. It's actually meant to be a reference to the spectrum of life in general. It has been my experience that people tend to, have very much this bias towards certain types of life, right? Certain types of life that are considered valuable and certain types of life that are not considered valuable, like insects and spiders, snakes, reptiles. And I am very much not of that philosophy. I believe that all life has beauty in it, in all forms, and I very much want to take my world and put it together in a way, present it in a way that you guys are able to see the same beauty that I see when I look at it. So my special interests since I was a very young girl have been spiders. Hi, kitty. So don't mind if you hear things in the background. You're going to hear cats banging around because every time I record, they come out. Oh my goodness, don't bonk the tripod. Don't bonk the tripod. But, ever since I was really, really little, one of my first special interests was snakes. I had been to this amazing children's museum my mom took me to when I was about 3 years old, and they had a boa constrictor in the museum, and I was absolutely enamored with it from the first time I ever saw it. And so that was kind of the beginning of that. Spiders, it took me a little bit longer. I had arachnophobia due to an incident when I was about 7 years old. And I worked really, really hard throughout the course of my life to overcome the arachnophobia. I just realized, are we crooked? Is this crooked? Maybe. Is that better? Okay. So I worked really hard throughout the course of my life to overcome the arachnophobia. Jumping spiders specifically were kind of my bridge species to help me get past some of the major part of it. What are you doing? To get me past the worst of it, very effectively, I might add. The next species that I went to was the pink toe tarantula. They're so fluffy and cute, and they have pink little toesies. And then now I've moved on, and I have absolutely none. I actually have a salmon pink bird eater upstairs. That if you had asked me 10 years ago, looking at, she's like a brown, large spider, very spidery spider, I'd have been terrified. And now when I look at her, she's like my clown spider. I love her. I open the enclosure and she's always got little leggies to wave in the air and comes right up. And I just get a kick out of her every time I see her. And me realizing that, the lens with which we view the world is very much the lens with which we view ourselves. And as I've become, throughout the course of my life, kinder to the world around me, I find that it's easier to be kinder to myself. So the entire dream for me of Spectrum Reptiles is to bring that view to as many people as possible. I think like most people my age, we all grew up watching The Crocodile Hunter. We all grew up watching Steve Irwin and Animal Planet. And I was, of course, one of those kids that was just glued to the screen. I would record on VHS tape episodes and just rewatch them over and over and over. And I never dreamed about anything so much as being in a position where I could share these incredible animals with the world. Life does what it does, and with some of my challenges in life, the first 40 years of my life were a little hectic, a little difficult. Hey, baby! I did not necessarily think that it would ever be possible for me to follow those sorts of dreams, but as time's gone on and as I've learned more, better ways to move through my life, I've realized in the last several years that it's absolutely possible. And I've been working towards that goal steadily, making great progress. And now I'm ready to kind of share that journey with the rest of you guys. So welcome to Spectrum Reptiles. I hope you have a wonderful time here. And as we go forward, I'm hoping to move into some more longer format instead of just shorts. And you can come over onto my YouTube channel, which is Spectrum Reptiles. And I hope you guys have a great time, and I think you're going to really like what we have to show. All right. See you all next time. Bye.